Maybe a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Virgo in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If you happen to be cross-watching for a Virgo, let's dive right into this. Virgo Nation, let's see what's going on for the next 7 days. Virgo Nation, Holy Spirit, show me what's relevant for the zodiac sign of Virgo. What's going on with the Virgo Nation, Holy Spirit? Virgo. Virgo, I think someone in your situation is feeling a bit broken or feeling a bit alone at the moment. Virgo, if you are in a coupled relationship, and this happens to be your story because it's not everyone's story, but if it does happen to be your story, Virgo, some of you have a third party. Some of you are dealing with someone who is in a relationship, but behind your back they act single. And it seems like they've met someone else. And that's what made this a third party situation. Someone this week, over the next 7 days, or in the past, Virgo, is going to find proof about something that's being done behind someone's back. And it looks to me like somebody is thinking about walking away. Somebody's on the verge of walking away anyway. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It never surprises me. Fire signs, especially Leo, usually comes up every time in a Virgo reading. Three of Swords on the other side. So I think maybe the issue that you have, the gripe that you have with someone this week, Virgo, is with a fire sign. Or a fire sign might be feeling this way towards you, Virgo. Who is also featured in your reading as a Cancer and a Taurus. Seven of Swords. This King of Wands is creeping. It's the reason for this Three of Swords right here. Somebody knows about this, Virgo. I was saying that there's some type of gossip or some type of rumors that are circulating about the situation. And once somebody finds out, it looks like somebody's going to be very disappointed at the things that they find out about. Some of you Virgos, you're on the other side of this situation. Let's say you already did walk away from this. Some of you are dealing with someone who is in a relationship, or the person of interest, it comes right back out, Seven of Swords. The person that you're interested in might be in a relationship, or maybe you moved on, Virgo, and maybe you're in a relationship with somebody new. Somebody's going to find out about something. Somebody's finding out about this Queen of Wands. You are, Virgo, in the reverse. There's a Cancerian that's finding out about a Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or like I said, this already happened. I can't control if this happened already or if this is something that's getting ready to happen. But I will tell you, Seven of Swords came out twice already. Some of you are not speaking to someone in particular. Maybe after you've already found out. I will say, Virgo, somebody is thinking about you, thinking about the entire situation. And somebody might be in a relationship, but that relationship seems like it's on shaky ground. It's because there's someone that feels threatened by the fact that somebody is in a relationship with you, Virgo, or cross-watcher, and they don't want you to have them. Somebody's trying to trap somebody within a relationship. It could be somebody's trying to trap somebody with a baby, trap somebody for money, or trap somebody because they don't have enough funds to get out of the situation. So somebody might be financially dependent on the other one, and this is why they're stuck. It could be a lease, some type of living situation that is keeping somebody stuck. For some of you, the central issue is that there is religious differences. What is this? Yep, Leo is here, as well as Sagittarius. You have an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, especially a Libra. This King of Swords could be a Libra. This could be a situation where maybe you and your partner are not getting along right now because of something that has come out or something that will be surfacing this week about a third party. Someone is starting to feel like their partner could not care less about them. Promise you, somebody felt stuck in the situation. You're dealing with somebody who is dealing with someone else, possibly a Capricorn. They are physically cheating with someone else because maybe things are not working out between the two of you. things are not really moving along. They're not getting it from you, so they're getting it from somebody else. So I see you guys looking two different ways. You're doing your own thing, and they're doing them. That's what the Seven of Swords is about. One of you is maybe trying to work this out. One of you is really trying to hang in there and wait to see if maybe this can. But I think can work out. I think somebody is unhappy, dissatisfied in this situation, and they're realizing that this is a broken situation. I said this is not everyone's story, but this story belongs to somebody. Somebody's tired of fighting, and they're tired of somebody going cold on them. Somebody in the situation is emotionally unavailable. Or for some of you Virgos, and you're single, and you're not realizing that you're getting into a third party situation. This Seven of Swords may have something to do with the fact that maybe they are not being honest with you about their relationship status. They might be married or in a relationship. It's not a real relationship, okay? Let me explain what I mean. One person within this relationship is committed. The other one is not. So, based on that fact, this is not a real relationship. Somebody, Virgo, is seeing prostitutes, or they have some type of serious addiction that's getting in the way of the relationship. Your person this week could be particularly argumentative, and it might be because someone is upset because somebody recognizes that somebody is snooping through their stuff. Maybe you feel, Virgo or cross-watcher, that somebody doesn't value your belongings. I see something such as this. For some of you, this is a friend, and I meant to say family member. I suppose, Virgo, maybe some of you have a friend that maybe you haven't seen in the longest. You might feel that your friend is toxic or full of BS. Or you caught a friend talking about you behind your back, manipulating a situation, making a certain thing look a certain way. I don't feel like this is a friendship, though. For some of you, that scenario does exist. But what I really meant to say is that there's a family member that I feel may have dropped off the radar. Or maybe you're deliberately keeping your distance from someone that's King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Why? Let's see what's really going on. Why are you keeping your distance from a family member? Maybe somebody doesn't want the other one to see how depressed they really are. Somebody is kind of hiding the fact or camouflaging the fact that they're really going through something. And whatever someone is going through, Virgo or cross-watcher, is really deep. So I don't know if this is you. I said the same thing to Gemini. So I suppose you might be dealing with a Gemini. You might have like panic attacks on a normal basis, or you're dealing with someone who's having anxiety about a particular situation. I think this person that's having anxiety about this is somebody that's worried that the other one is going to find out. While one person within this third party spectrum is holding on to the situation out of desperation. Somebody does not want to see somebody go or go back to somebody from their past. And like I said, Virgo or cross-watcher, there's other people that know about this. One of you is feeling very confused at the moment about what you want. Or this is somebody confusing you, Virgo or cross-watcher. Somebody's not being very clear about what they want or what they plan to do. That's their way of manipulating. There's someone in the situation that feels completely thrown out, completely disregarded. Or this is somebody's fear that somebody is going to ditch them to go back with the other person. That could be what the anxiety is about. You got a lot of negativity coming towards you, Virgo, from someone in particular. If this is not due to a third party, then this is somebody that has some type of envious stare. Okay. What's going on with Virgo? Virgo, if this has something to do with children, I mentioned family members. There's a child in this situation. Maybe this is what this legal situation is alluding to. Maybe it has something to do with a legal situation. Maybe somebody is afraid that somebody might get custody or whatever. Or somebody might be afraid that somebody's going to get locked up. I'll say this. Reading started off with the Seven of Swords. If someone is involved in some type of illegal behavior, illegal type of situation, something is catching up with someone. And I see someone maybe going to the court to file some type of legal situation to put something on the docket. Maybe that's what you're concerned about. Like I said, you're frantic about something. You feel like something is out of your control, Virgo. And I think it's that. It seems like the deadline to something is coming up. You might be feeling very pressured about something. I'll put it this way. If you do have a legal situation, are you waiting for a decision? I'm trying to figure this out, Virgo. I think you're winning a legal situation, to be honest, Virgo. It seems like you might be able to settle something amicably. Maybe in the beginning it did not appear that you could, but towards the end of the situation, in the outcome, it seems like you might be coming to some type of agreement about something in particular. This feels like this is a child that needs to hear the praises of a role model, of a parent. If this is not an adult that's going through a depression, then this is a child. Somebody's desperate to get a hold of you, Virgo, or cross watcher. It might be a Virgo that's desperate to get a hold of you. Singles, there is someone that's interested in you. Like we were talking about before, be careful that this person is not in a relationship or that they're not in some type of situation where you could potentially get pulled into some type of drama. There is someone that I think is interested in you, Virgo, or cross watcher. This person would be someone that is online. Maybe you're online dating. It could be that somebody might be coming across your profile. I think this could even be somebody that you know, Virgo. I think somebody is too timid to maybe say what's on their mind, Virgo, or cross watcher. I think somebody is looking at you with a lot of interest. And just like I suspected, this is a past person for a lot of you. You do have this online thing going on. That could be how somebody might find out that you've moved on, Virgo, or cross watcher, that you're in a relationship, or that it appears that you're in a relationship. Maybe you're posting a lot of pictures online, Virgo, of your relationship, or whatever the case happens to be. It seems like somebody realizes, Virgo, that there might be some things that you guys still might need to talk about. You might need to resolve something. It could be connected to finances. You might have a financial tie with this person or whatever it happens to be. Somebody feels like maybe there is a disagreement that's still ongoing. They want to resolve it, but why are they not? Okay. Someone, Virgo, a cross watcher, feels like it was hard to let you go. And they admit they really hid who they were from you. So someone could have shown you a camouflaged version of themselves in the beginning. And it seems like over time, one of you may feel that someone's ego came out. One of you may have noticed that somebody has a lot of pride and that someone allows pride to get in the way of a relationship. I think Virgo or cross watcher, someone wishes that things could be different. But because of certain behaviors and certain decisions that were made in the past, it seems like it might be a bit I won't say it's too difficult, but someone might be looking at the situation like it's too difficult to try to repair the situation after so much damage has been done. There's emphasis here on a Gemini. Your baby's mom might be a Gemini. Or your own mom might be a Gemini. One second. Some of you Virgos, maybe did you block somebody? Or maybe there's somebody that wishes that you would call and reach out more. Virgo. This might be a family member. It might be your own mom. Somebody feels like you're not giving them the time of day, Virgo. And I will say that, I don't know, Virgo. It seems like your fights, your arguments might turn toxic. It could be with a family member even. Somebody is violent. Maybe this is why I'm saying a legal situation. I'm also feeling like somebody is under the influence. Somebody could have a DUI. There's some type of court appearance that I feel could be relevant to a particular situation, or someone in the past has done jail time, or this is someone that fears that jail time is upon them about something. I don't know whose story this is, but I definitely am picking up once again on a Leo. It's a family member that feels like maybe there's been some disagreements. Maybe you guys haven't been able to get along, or you haven't been able to agree or coexist about something in particular. I think somebody does wish that things could be different. I think there's someone, Virgo, that wishes that the perception that you had of them wasn't so fixed. Someone feels like you're making decisions on them based on their past only, and they're trying to say, you know what, maybe they've changed. Someone is definitely interested in overcoming obstacles. Or maybe this is you on a personal level. Maybe, Virgo, it does. It appears that you have been going through some type of obstacle. And I do feel that it's been difficult for you to say goodbye to someone, to let something go, to somebody pass away, because I really did want to say laying something to rest, laying someone to rest, possibly. It seems like somebody's constantly on your mind, Virgo. And like I said, this could be someone from the afterlife. Virgo, it seems like you are going through something. It seems like you're going through a lot of emotional situations because you're still attached to someone from the past, or someone is feeling this way towards you. You're feeling maybe a bit confused about which direction to take or what action to take with something in particular, it seems like. Especially when it comes to a twin flame, because it seems like with that situation, someone feels like it's impossible to repair it. Yeah, it looks like you're really down. You might be thinking a lot of negative thoughts these days, Virgo or Crosswatcher, or someone connected to you. Somebody might really need to talk to someone or open up about how they're feeling. And I think this is a family member. And for a majority of you, I think this is a younger family member. Holy Spirit, what's going on with Virgo? Yeah, it might be necessary for you to try to look for the silver lining in a particular situation. Somebody is just looking at what's wrong with the situation and not able to find a solution because they're looking at only the negative side. Especially, like I said, Virgo, it seems like what you're upset about or depressed about is that like I said, you don't know how to resolve something. Some type of tension between you and someone. You're not sure of what to say. You feel like maybe you're having to walk on eggshells to kind of get to a place where you can fix an obstacle or mend a bridge with someone, especially children. It's either a parent and child situation, possibly. You might be having issues with your kid. You might be really going through it. And that would be random for me to say this is a coworker, because this is pretty deep for this being somebody you work with. But on that note, let's see what's going on with work. Let me say this before we move on to work. Something brings me back to this legal situation, okay? I think you might have a court appearance, Virgo, or somebody connected to you. You might need to get something taken care of in a timely manner before something turns into something more. like I said, like a warrant or something such as this. Somebody has an alcohol problem or some type of drugging issue. Somebody, it seems like somebody might be thinking about staging an intervention, like a family intervention to get somebody to really see how serious an issue is. Somebody really wants somebody to sober up and make wiser decisions. Somebody is looking at somebody's decision making, with a raised eyebrow. Virgo, let's see what's going on employment wise. Because for some of you Virgos, I was speaking about gossip, negativity. Somebody is looking at you in this way. And I did mention if it's not a third party, it could be someplace in your life. And it very well might be this workplace situation. Somebody feels threatened about regarding you, Virgo. Or this is you feeling this way towards someone. Virgo, let's see what's up. People seem to know something about you, or people think they know something about you, Virgo. People think that they're airing out your dirty laundry. If you are telling someone or confiding in someone at work regarding your personal business, you might want to be very selective, Virgo, about who you share personal information with. Because some of you, Virgo, somebody is two-faced. You're trusting somebody at face value, and this week, I think this is the week where you see someone's true colors. What's going on at work for the Virgo Nation? Holy Spirit, Virgo. Yeah. I think you're thinking about leaving this place. Virgo, yeah, there's people who feel like they have to compete with you. I mean, they may feel this way. It's not that they have to. Maybe in some situations they might. Maybe it's just a very, very competitive type of environment that you work in. But for others of you, there's someone that's taking it upon themselves to feel like they should compete with you. Maybe there's a particular position. I will say that's the case with a third party. Somebody feels like they have to compete with you. They want what you have. I even feel like this is the case with a job position, possibly. This week, whatever was drowning you out mentally, by whatever you were thinking about so heavily and lost in thought about last week. It seems like this week, Virgo, you get motivated. And it seems like you decide to not get so caught up in the distractions of what's going on in the background of the situation. Because let me make it very clear, Virgo, there's a lot of pettiness in the background. It seems like you're more focused on getting something started, maybe getting back in the game. Because it seems like you got a lot of deadlines, you have a lot on your plate this week, and you might have a lot of following up to do about something. So you left something on the back burner, Virgo. This week, it seems like you got to go. Your situation is forcing you to change something about the way that you utilize these 24 hours. Yeah, it looks like last week you lost motivation, and maybe there are some things that maybe you wanted to capitalize on, but you felt like that kind of fell by the wayside, or maybe you were deliberately procrastinating on something. And it seems like maybe you took some time to think about things, and maybe you're regretting the way that you spent last week. Maybe you feel like you didn't spend it to the best of your advantage. With this week, it seems like you, like I said before, you're getting back in the game, especially professionally. I think for some of you Virgos, you're leaving love on the back burner, and instead you're deciding to put your energy and energy into yourself, your career. You're looking at your money situation, but as well, it's unavoidable this week. I almost wanted to call you Pisces. Some of you might be dealing with your opposite sign. It's inevitable, Virgo, that past trauma is going to hit you like a ton of bricks this week. That might be what's affecting your relationship. So maybe this is what's causing this 180 for you, Virgo, where you're deciding, you know what, maybe it's better that I not partake in a relationship. Maybe I should take some time to focus on healing and some time to get grounded. Somebody might work in construction, might be an architect, or this is your spirit guides laying out the blueprint to something for you, where things begin to make sense and things begin to fall in place. But like I said, Virgo, it seems like something is up to you. Somebody that you might need to get in touch with this week that maybe you didn't get in touch with last week. Maybe you were playing a phone tag with somebody. Like I said, whatever the case happens to be, whatever the intricate details are, it seems like the point is that there's regrets about maybe some things that didn't get done last week. And now everything is in your lap and it's time to get something done. Like I said, deadlines. Seems like there's something that you were meant to complete this week, some type of work, some type of particular task, Virgo. It looks like that gets done. It has the potential to. Again, it depends on how you utilize these 24 hours, Virgo. You might be tempted to really live in the past or be in your head all the time. You might even be you might be homesick. Maybe you're wanting to go back and visit your childhood home. Speaking of home, maybe you're looking for a new place to live, where somebody around you is. You're very hard on yourself, Virgo. Or this what's going on this week. You have 3 kids with someone, Virgo. I see 3 children that are relevant to a situation. And maybe you're willing to make a sacrifice or go the extra mile for a child that's in your life. Or maybe this is somebody, maybe this is your baby mama, or whatever. Somebody, your own mom. Somebody is looking at someone and wishing that they would step up or live to their potential. To live out their potential in some type of way. Especially in connection to a child. There's somebody that's missing their child. Random side note, Virgo, you need tires. Seems like you're going somewhere, but you might not get there if you don't take care of this issue with your car. And it could cause you to be late for something. And that could add to the level of frustration that you might be feeling. You already have enough on your plate. So Virgo, if you can take care of that, you're going to want to do that. Okay, somebody might be getting in touch with you about a job. Okay, Virgo, what's going on with your job? Are you leaving? I think so. I think this is the week where you are. I think you might be wondering if you're kind of jumping the gun with this. You're trying to figure out maybe what you should do with your life. I'm trying to figure out why. What's causing this to happen? Some of you Virgos, you're unemployed. And so, yeah, maybe you're trying to see what else is out there. Or there's other opportunities that maybe become available for you this week. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that there's an interview and it feels like for some of you there's a job offer that's offered to you. It just seems like for a period of time this week, you're not sure what to do about whatever is going on with you financially. Something new comes in to replace something that you've done before, or something that you've been working on has the potential to become very profitable. And you might see it. So if you have been working on something, Virgo, it seems like you're seeing some dividends, okay? Some financials that come in this week. Something about your bank account may change. You might see some numbers go up, some finances growing. And maybe that gives you some type of relief. It helps relieve any type of anxiety that you were having that maybe you weren't going to be able to make it through, and you're able to find a way to do so. It just seems like, Virgo, this week, maybe you're not in control. You're not in the driver's seat, and your spirit guides are this week about how something plays out. And that might be something that's just frustrating you and having you on the edge of your seat. Some of you Virgos, it seems like maybe you're kind of, you've been putting up with a lot of BS at work. And some of you, you're on the right path, and your guides are encouraging you to keep going and to be persistent with something that you're doing. Your health, I feel, is going to be crucial. If it's not your health, then it's without a doubt, hands down, the mental health of somebody around you. I kid you not, somebody is going through it. It's a child. It could be because of the absence of a parent that a kid is really going through it. Or this is a parent looking back at perceived mistakes that they made regarding their child. And it's causing them to go into a depression because they feel like they lost out on precious time. There's a child, Virgo, that I feel wants to tell you how they feel. Or there's someone, and I do, I feel that it's a child. I feel that there's a child that's too timid to come to you to say what they feel or to voice what they feel because they feel like you might look at them as a problem child. They want to tell you, but maybe it's the way that they go about something, Virgo. I don't know. It seems like it's something, some type of clash regarding that. Somebody's waiting for a sign from you. Somebody wants to feel that way again. I think, Virgo, possibly this Aries that felt very nurtured and loved by this particular Capricorn or Taurus. And they want to feel that way again. If someone's in a third party situation, that situation that they left you for is going up in flames. And that might be what's dragging them down. Mentally and emotionally is that situation. I promise you, did somebody get murdered, Virgo? For sure, there's a Pisces. You might be hearing from a Pisces this week or somebody with a Pisces rising. Okay, there's some type of message that comes through for you. A message that's been delayed, a message that you've been waiting for, but particularly from someone from your past. An ex-friend. An ex-friend that misses your companionship. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Somebody's trying to silence you, Virgo. See that? Like somebody doesn't want to hear. Somebody feels like somebody is doing that. Like somebody doesn't want to hear their input about something. And that's what makes it very difficult to compromise with someone. Somebody feels like it's impossible to compromise with someone because they can't get their point across or they can't say what they really feel without somebody being really cutthroat about it. Virgo, anything else for the Virgo nation? Yeah, somebody feels very ghosted by you, Virgo. Somebody's coming to see you pretty soon, Virgo. That could be what that message is about. Or you're going to see someone, especially about a job or about a housing situation. Somebody's going to pop up on you, Virgo. And somebody might come to notice that you moved away or that you've moved on. Your circumstances have changed in some type of way. I think that's what somebody's afraid of. I think somebody's coming to check on it. Misery is manifold. Goodness, Virgo, why are your readings come out like this? I think that's in matters of work or someone that is jealous of you jealous of the work that you do. And I think misery loves company. And I think, Virgo, this is the reason that someone is trying to bring you down in some type of way or create an atmosphere that makes things much harder for you than they need to be. Promise you that this is a parent that feels like maybe they haven't been around their kid. Or a kid that's being embarrassed by an inebriated family member. Promise you, somebody does not know how to control their level of liquor, and somebody is really concerned about that. There's people looking on in the situation and feeling very nervous. So I don't know if there's something going on social media or whatever. Somebody's concerned about the situation. Some of you might be going to a tarot reader, or this is what brings you to tarot this week, is to kind of clear up some confusion. Or for some of you, I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. You're looking for a raise. You might talk to your boss this week about that raise. Somebody's trying to build up the courage to say something. And it looks like it's worth it, Virgo. You got a burning question on your mind this week. It's worth bringing it up. In some cases, okay? Not in every situation. Like I said, don't make any rash decisions based on a general reading. But use tact and discernment when making life decisions and listening to a general reading. With that, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by going to my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Thank you for watching this week, Virgo Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care and peace out, Virgos.